Well, it's great to have a presence here in Cannes. Each year, Weber Shandwick kind of approaches things. It's a learning experience always, so we approach things a little differently every year. I think for our people, certainly, it's a great place to get inspired. It's all about the work, of course, so really get a great immersion in the different types of work going on across the marketing services industry. And it's something that we think is of high value to our folks who come, particularly our creatives from around the world. Well, we've been looking at things quite holistically over the past several years now. Of course, our aspiration is to break beyond the public relations sector and be in the consideration for business with CMOs and across the marketing sector generally. So we're always looking about how one thinks about integrated programs, how that then relates to Cannes and the different types of categories. One thing I'm particularly proud of this year, so far we've learned we have 11 shortlisted entries. 10 of those 11 were the idea agency. And that's really, I think, reflective of how we're shifting our approach and often taking the lead on some of these integrated assignments. Overall, we're seeing the sector is extremely competitive. On any given pitch, we could be up against public relations firms, advertising agencies, digital firms, consultancies, and that's a dynamic that's only intensified in the last 12 to 18 months. But then again, we represent a lot of consulting firms, we partner with consulting firms, so I think it's going to be interesting to see things, how they evolve. But at this point, we don't compete with them as much as partner and support. But it'll be interesting to see how that evolves. It's always a great week, and for us, we have a couple of campaigns that we've got high hopes for. Again, we're the lead idea agency. We're particularly proud of a campaign we did for ActionAid in the UK. It's an international charity for women and children, and we did a whole campaign around female genital mutilation in Kenya, which is getting a lot of attention across categories. We were asking about categories before, but more importantly, it's getting attention about a very important issue. So we feel really good about that.